Hello. I want to ask about the more detail about the entity documentation. I think that the deploy the enemy is so complicated. Please tell to me the when they deploy OpenStack or enemy and when they can provide the service to the customer and how's about today they complete this project.
Okay, so NTT Docomo has already deployed OpenStack in production today. They have deployed their OpenStack environment last February or March, I think. So they've been running already more than 1 year, and they haven't put everything on top of OpenStack yet, but they are doing it step by step, and they will continue until 2020 or 2025, I think. So it's like 5 to 10 year project, and they're moving everything on top of OpenStack. So they have started since last year and moving step by step. So they have put virtual VPCs first because they have virtual NFV production provided by vendors already. So they put it on top of OpenStack. So if they have support from the application vendors, they will put it on. So it's application by application.
Please tell me the more detail about the which is version of the OpenStack, the version of OpenStack when we start deploy enemy. The version of OpenStack when they deploy enemy on this, the first version.
Version, okay. Not sure if I can tell the version, but they are using Ericsson OpenStack. So they buy OpenStack from vendors. So what Ericsson supports, they use it. So that's what I can tell.
Any question? Có ai còn câu hỏi gì không? Ai còn câu hỏi gì không? Any question?
How about percentage you said OpenStack compare with VMware in Japan?
The percentage between VMware and OpenStack. Well, for the enterprise, VMware is too strong because they have commercial support and strong use cases. But it's moving towards OpenStack. So OpenStack is becoming competitor for VMware in Japan for enterprise because we have supporting companies, companies supporting OpenStack production support is the number of the supporting companies increasing, and by that, enterprise can choose from OpenStack and VMware, which both have production support. So the key point is whether they have the production support or not, and OpenStack is getting the support. More and more users are using OpenStack. So the ratio we don't have, but pretty much VMware has the big numbers.
No, maybe we need to wait for a few more minutes. Okay, so I used to work for Fujitsu in Japan, and I am the upstream contributor of Fujitsu. And I already met some guys from NTT, and I know that OpenStack deployment in Japan is very big. Very big. So from the point of the community organizer, so I want to ask you the same question as the colleague I asked you. Now, in this morning, how can you embrace the new contributor from the job?
Yes, so it's a good question, and as a community, we are doing like meetups and trainings to promote more and more engineers. But the key point to embrace more engineers is to how we can change the managers. Or like CTOs, and we have to change the corporate mindset because the upstream engineers have to go to summits and PPGs. They have to travel and they have to work like in US time zones, right? And so those would break the current, working situation for the engineers. They have to, wake up late at night, those kind of things. So all the environments surrounding the engineers have to be changed in order for the companies to send their engineers to the community. So it's kind of not only the engineers, but also have to change the mindset of the company.
So how can you convince the manager, the CEO?
So yes,
by beer or something else?
So it's quite difficult. That's why we have like companies like Yahoo and those who. Are you ready? Okay.
Well, you can talk in beer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, xin chào. So, I'm Media Bridge, Hiroshi Yamaguchi. So today's presentation, so Media Bridge will cope with Rancha. So we invite Mr. Shindo from Japan local region leader of the Rancha system. So please.
Thank you very much, Yamaguchi-san. So first of all, sorry for the consuming your time, very precious time, and I facing some errors in my laptops. Yeah. Anyways, I apologize for that. So today, yesterday, so I came from the Japan, and it takes 4 hours and 30 minutes from the Tokyo. And so I'd like to ask you to have you ever been in Tokyo and Japan? So raise your hand. And so like 1 time, 2 times, and okay, thank you very much. Okay, so you once and twice, and so twice. Okay, thank you. Oh, no. Okay. So, what is your favorite Japanese food?
Japanese food. I didn't eat Japanese food in Japan, but here we like sake.
Sake. So, we ate many sushi and sake, salmon. Okay, thank you very much. So, my name is Yosuke Shindo from Japan, and so I'm organizing the Japan community and Japan company and everything. And so I'm very liking about the Vietnamese foods in Tokyo, and I frequently went to the Vietnamese foods. Especially, I like the fried spring roll. So I know that it has a different name of the northern fried spring roll and the southern fried spring roll. I know. So anyway, so if you have a mobile phone, please take this QR code to a survey, quick poll, 3 questions. So if you have a smartphone and if you can use this QR code, and please use QR code, and it has 3 questions, And let's try. So I will not go into demo because due to the time consideration, sorry. But this is the very unique way for doing sessions. Yeah. So this is a quick poll for your adoption level to the Docker, Kubernetes, and something. Yeah. Please answer to first question. So you're the developers and check-click and developers. And you're the kind of the infrastructure guys, check the ops. And the other, the marketing and the other business guys, and so check the others. And oh, I forget the DevOps, full stack guys. Sorry. So I'm mainly in what? The infrastructure and dev. Sorry, I apologize twice. So that is a good point. I am DevOps guys. Yes, that is fantastic. And so yeah. So I need to check the. All right. I changed the story on my presentation. If I can use my laptop, so I can see the result of this survey, but I'm stopping. Sorry. So I'm talking about Rancher. Sorry very much. And so Rancher. Have you ever heard of Rancher or Dockers and that kind of thing? So please hear my presentation. Rancher is a deployment tool of the Docker, and so in combination with GitHub and Jenkins and Docker, blah blah blah. And also you can collaborate with any GitLab solutions, and any hardware and host OS, and it can be replaced with the cloud. And so if you have installed Docker, and you can use this command onto your environment, and it's simply you can install a launcher. So launcher server can be showing you GUI, and this is kind of very, very beautiful GUI, and launcher server GUI. And if you click the add host in this GUI, you can create the nodes host with the Rancher agent. And then you can manage many containers within the host. So you can use the catalog in the Rancher GUI with the YAML file. So this is very good feature of Rancher. So if you write your own catalog by Rancher, so all you have to do is to just clicking the catalog, and you can deploy WordPress and Jenkins, Hadoop, anything with a very simple way. And the Rancher has a very wide variety of the customers, including the telecom, and from the financial sectors, technology, media service, healthcare, every kind of companies we have in the world. So you may notice that some Chinese kanji characters, and we have over 40 employees in Shenzhen, China. And also at the same time, you may notice that there's no Vietnam-based company name. So please collaborate with the Yamaguchi-san and MediaBridge. They are starting the Rancher partners in this country, and let's increase the number of our customers. So Rancher itself. I talked about the old version, a kind of old version, 1.6 of the Rancher, but I wanted to start talking about 2.0, the next version of the Rancher. Kubernetes is very difficult to deploy and manage, and that's kind of thing. But Rancher can resolve that kind of complexity and how to use and manage that. please don't worry. The Rancher 2.0 is still Docker-based software, open source software. If you install in your environment with single command, and still Rancher 2.0 is the Docker-based Kubernetes cluster management platform. This is very fantastic. And the Rancher, you can deploy any Kubernetes applications, in other words, Kubernetes clusters across the different infrastructures, including the on-premise, cloud, every different kind of infrastructures. If you very struggle with, you start adopting Kubernetes. So please don't worry. Rancher 2.0 helps you start using Kubernetes with a very simple UI. And also, I like to introduce about the Rancher meetup in Japan. So this is also very great thing as a users community. So established in 2 years ago, and it reaches over 1,000 members and over 100 events within the 2 years, all region of Japan. And this is the OpenStack, the first OpenInfraDays in Vietnam. So you may notice that the first OpenInfraDays in Vietnam, the first Rancher meetup in Hanoi to be held on the next Monday in Hanoi. And so we have the booth with the media bridge and the QR code, QR magic name card, this paper card. So you can access to this meetup.com URL by this QR code. Please come to our meetup in next Monday, Monday night. So it starts the 6:45 to the 9 p.m. About the 2 hours. We are preparing the good agenda for you. And we have the brand number of the QR code. So wonderful relationship between Docker and Rancher. This is the original name of these sessions, and make it easy and useful. Just using Docker, so adding some management clusters. And if you wanted to start using Docker, start using and adopting Kubernetes, so it is very easily deploying the Kubernetes without the complexity, that kind of thing. Everyone can be on the same page. We always emphasize that. Dev guys, ops guys, on-premise, clouds, every different infrastructures you can use and install the Rancher and manage that. So this is the very fantastic thing. And finally, this is I wanted to say and emphasize to say. So wonderful relationship between Docker and Rancher equals and wonderful relationship between Vietnam and Japan. So very, very good thing to collaborate with the Vietnam community, OpenStack community, cloud community, and Docker community, and the Japanese community wanted to connect with you. Thank you very much for your attention, and I'd like to apologize the inconvenience and so very, very looking forward to see the result of the poll. So because it has 3 questions, but maybe I can revenge on this Monday meetup. Yeah, let's do the quick poll, 3 quick questions. And I wanted to hand off to the media bridge-san, Yamaguchi-san, to starting introduce about the media bridge as a Rancher partner. So thank you very much for your attention. This is my part, and so I'd like to hand off to Yamaguchi-san.
Thank you very much, Shindo-san. Okay, so let me continue. So let me introduce about Media Bridge a little bit. So I am a Media Bridge CEO, Hiroshi Yamaguchi. I'm taking care of the whole part of Media Bridge. So Media Bridge started our business about 10 years ago, and I'm taking care of my Media Bridge company for 5 years. Last 5 years, so I tried to expand our business to the all over the world. But especially our resource right now concentrate to the Vietnam side. So Media Bridge providing service for a long time for system integration, such as network and server solution to the Japanese company. So now we are expanding our service to all over the world. Also, not only for system integration, but also we provide service for human resource service. We teaching technical things to the Vietnamese and Japan side, and expanding our service to the connect between the Vietnam and Japan right now. So now, rather than I talk a lot for the Media Bridge, so today, I introduce our local staff. So last year, Media Bridge launched the Media Bridge Vietnam. So at first, I introduced Miss Nguyen. So Nguyen is here. So she is now Media Bridge Vietnam represented. And also, I handed to our new guy, Miss Time. So Mr. Time. Time is taking care of the Ho Chi Minh side branch manager and also taking care of the Media Bridge Vietnam technical side. So he is going to introduce Media Bridge Vietnam.
Xin chào quý vị và các bạn có mặt trong khán phòng ngày hôm nay. Thì, tôi tên là Lê Hoàng Thanh, tôi hiện đang là đại diện cho chi nhánh miền Nam của Media Bridge Việt Nam. Thì tiếp lời của bác Hiroshi Yamaguchi, thì về Media Bridge chúng tôi đã có mặt tại Việt Nam là cũng là tầm 5 đến 7 năm rồi. Nhưng mà lúc đó thì chúng tôi đã mang khá là nhiều cái giải pháp về mặt nhân sự và về mặt mạng máy tính về Việt Nam. Nó cũng là về mặt nhân sự là cái chính ha. Thì chúng tôi cũng là cái cầu nối giữa những cái công ty Nhật Bản và công ty Việt Nam ở đây. Thì sắp tới ở đây thì chúng tôi rất là tự hào, thì chúng tôi đã trở thành đại diện chính thức của Rancher Lab Việt Nam. Thì chúng tôi thì rất là mong cộng đồng Rancher Lab tại Việt Nam sẽ ngày càng phát triển hơn nói riêng, và cộng đồng OpenStack sẽ luôn phát triển và nói chung. Tôi xin hết. Thì sau đây là chúng tôi cũng mong muốn là quý vị cũng có một vài câu hỏi cho chúng tôi về phía Rancher. Thì nếu như bạn nào mà muốn đang tìm hiểu hoặc là muốn đã đang xài và cũng muốn tìm hiểu Rancher thì có thể đặt câu hỏi cho chúng tôi bằng tiếng Anh cho bác Shindo. Bác sẽ giải đáp thắc mắc của các bạn. Xin mời các bạn. Có bạn nào không ạ?
Có ai có câu hỏi? Cho mình hỏi là tức là Media Bridge thì là cung cấp Rancher cho các cái doanh nghiệp và có quản lý không? Đây là triển khai và quản lý đúng không? Anh ạ. Thì mình thấy là Official Provider ấy.
we are going to be an official partner from now. So now maybe ready in soon. Okay.
Sorry, could you please introduce some activity that Rancher Lab Vietnam will do in Vietnam? Could you introduce some activity which you will do as a Rancher Lab Vietnam in Vietnam?
Rancher itself is the kind of the OSS software. The Media Bridge will be delivering you guys for like a consulting service and development service or the managed service, every kind of the related with Rancher OSS. So actually in the US and Japan, so Rancher company is doing such a kind of services, including the support and the SIs and the consulting, training, every kind of the related business Rancher as a Rancher Japan and Rancher US, and the Media Bridge will be a kind of the Rancher Vietnam, so including consulting, training, and delivering services, all related with the Rancher. Yeah. That is the current plan.
Thank you.
Can you share which company you are serving in Vietnam or Japan? Partner, yes.
So there's so many partners, including the distributors and the consulting partners. In every kind of the partners. We have the 5 different partners in Japan, and the this is the Media Bridge is the first partner in Vietnam. Yeah.
So we haven't started providing Rancher service right now. So we are going to start Rancher service in Vietnam from now.
So in Japan, is the Line, that is the social networking service penetrated to Taiwan, Thailand, Vietnam, Spain, and that kind of thing. And the another one is the NTT Communications, that is the huge telecom company. And also the Guru Navi, that is the like a restaurant information site. So like opening hours, menus, and reservation, that kind of thing. That is the major company using in Japan. And also I introduced in this slide so many financial service providers, including the American Express and all of the like insurance company using Rancher. Yeah, I can go back the list of the Rancher. Yeah. So every year it increases the number of our customers, and there's so many use cases we have. yeah, it takes some time.
Còn ai có câu hỏi nào cho rancher? Could you share agenda of the first rancher meetup in Vietnam?
Not decided yet. So because I will reach out to you and Media-Bridge-san today, and let's plan for the Monday agenda with you guys. Yes. So that's why I wanted to do the quick poll for you to know in your profile the developers, infrastructure guys, and that kind of thing. Yeah, I think the rancher cow is now not stable. Rancher cow is not stable, but I will nurture him or her after this session. So please calm down, rancher cow. Yeah, and let's enjoy and let's eat the fried spring roll and pho and chicken, beef, that kind of thing. Yeah, and let's plan the rancher meetup in Monday. Yeah. So very slow reactions in this laptop. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So speaker and agenda to be formalized after this session. Yeah. Yes. But so like doing this session again or the quick poll and the discuss and demo, because I skipped the demo of the rancher. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Okay, is there any question? Okay, so thank you very much. So it was very sorry for we couldn't make a presentation for demo. So, but if you are interested in that, so we are going to have a meetup on Monday night. So please come to the meetup. Thank you.